All right, welcome everybody to our Thursday night training call. I have asked Miss Stacy to come on board tonight to cover Prime One Chat. As you know, Rory has been talking about it for the last few weeks. They are in the final processes of getting that set up so that we can start earning that tricity. You should still be earning tricity, but you're going to be able to actually do something with it. So we want to make sure everybody is getting set up so that when the transition is complete, it will be a smooth transfer over from our other processes to our Prime One Chat so that we can actually start earning income from it for all these trainings that we get to do. So actually said, have your phone, either iPhone, Android, whatever your device is, have it handy. Make sure you have your computer up because we are going to go step by step through each process to make sure that happens. If you already have it on your phone, then just listen until she gets to the point to transfer it to your desktop. So with that being said, your notepads, your phone, and your desktop ready to roll.
All right. Thank you, Sheila. So yes, I did cover this back in June, and some of you skipped some steps and it caused you some trouble. Some of you came in late and you were trying to come up with your own rules. This is an unforgiving site. I say unforgiving, and it's done that way because it's very secure. Okay. One of the things it will not do is when we get it from your phone and add your computer, it will not transfer any of your past chats on your phone into your computer. And that is literally a security clause in there. It will never happen. It's because should someone hack into your computer, they cannot get your past history. They will not be able to get your contacts. Okay, so getting that changed is not going to happen. We're priding ourselves on the security aspect of this whole system. What's even better is that you can text from your phone or your computer, and we're going to be doing video conferencing this way. We're going to be looking at breaking that system. Those of you that have been here, we know we pride ourselves on breaking stuff. We've been breaking this for the last year, and now it's stayed stable enough that we can get everybody going. So with that, okay. Now, as far as real quick on the phones, yes, it's Android or Apple. We play nice with everybody except the non-smartphones. The little flippy phones that you can't download apps to are not going to work here. Your house phone is not going to work here. So if you don't have a smartphone, get it on your computer, but then stay in contact with your instructor, not me, unless I am your instructor, but stay in contact with your instructor as to how to get it when you do get the smartphone. Okay. So I'm going to share screen. I believe screen 2. Yes. All right. Sheila, do you see my screen? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So Prime One Chat. Why we're using it? Because we're going to get paid to use it, you guys. Yes, it's in cryptocurrency. No, you can't just automatically cash out. Consider it a savings plan. Okay. Long-term savings plan. All right. But it also, you can get free uninterrupted calls. That's going to be great for me because I do have a student in Canada and I have a student in the UK. I don't have to worry about roaming charges, international roaming charges on my cell phone. I don't have to worry about Google shutting me down. Okay. Your internet speed doesn't matter. It uses very minimal data and it's got the fastest messaging. So grab your phones. And if you've not update, if you've not installed on your phone, I want you to go to your app store, whether it's Google Play or the iPhone Apple Store, whatever it's called. Sorry, I'm not.
iTunes.
Thank you, iTunes. If you already have it installed, just look at your phone. Isn't it pretty? Okay. Don't uninstall anything. This is only for those that have never installed it. I want you to go to that and look for Prime One Chat. Notice Prime One is one word, and it's going to have this logo. And I'm just going to take a scan through some of the pictures to see if I've got anybody confused, and no one's flailing their hands yet. All right. Okay, I don't see anybody panicking yet. All right. So I want you to download that app. All right. Find the app and start downloading it. Now go get a notebook while it's downloading. You can get up from your chairs, run quick. If you've got your camera on, I will see that you have abandoned your chair and I will wait for you to come back. If you are camera shy, I am so sorry. You better be a fast runner. Or do as Tony did and bring a notebook with you. Should always have a notebook at all of our calls. Tom DiBartolo has disappeared. He is running. So, and we are recording this, but we are working on phones first. We are not going to go out of order. This is how you guys need to teach your students, is phones first. You do it out of order. It's going to be difficult for me to tell you to uninstall from your computer and redo it the right way. You have to do it in the right direction. Okay, Linda Marie, I saw you were kind of panicking there. Is your phone not downloading?
Place to put on what I wanted to download. It's not open like that.
Okay, you should open up Google Play or the App Store. Do you have an Android?
I got an iPhone.
Okay, so you go to your App Store, your iTunes.
So on your phone, Linda Marie, you have an iPhone. You're going to look for the one that's got the big blue A on it.
Thank you, Sheila.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've already got it on your phone, you should not be taking any action at this point. Okay, if you've already got Prime One Chat on your phone, you do not need to take any action, including these next steps. Yes, Emilio.
When I went to Prime One Chat, it said downloading. So I just press download there. And now do I press open?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make
Yep.
sure I don't want to press the wrong button. It says secure and save. Serverless.
Just follow the screen prompts. Everybody's phone is different. So when it's just like when you're uploading any other app on your phone, guys, follow the screen prompts. When it says, do you want to install? You say yes. Okay. There really shouldn't be questions at this point because it's your phone. It will. It's going to take all night otherwise. And I'm known for my patience, but
let's hold all the questions until the end. If you can't follow these directions, you probably need to get with your instructor and let them walk you through it step by step.
Yep. And I am putting this on my PBS, and all the instructors, all MSIs and PSIs have been given the instructions.
And I did post it in the chat, guys, so go in there and pull it up. You can follow step by step. Phone first. If you try to do desktop first, it won't work. Phone first.
And I'm trying very hard, guys, to be patient. But those of you that decide to jump ahead and get yourselves in trouble, you're going to have to sit and wait and work with your instructor. Because we've done this too many times. So now what I want you to do, when you are on your phone, just follow the screen prompts. Okay? Sign up with your phone number preferred. But if you're going to use an email, use the same exact email as your tipping circle. If you don't know what that is, do not go any further, and you will need to get with your instructor. Okay? All right. But write all this down. Write down so where we're at is you should have that app uploaded from your app store. And I know there's been a few people that have come in. This is for your phone only. And you go to your phone apps and download this Prime One chat. The logo looks just like this. And then you sign up when you have finished downloading it. Oh, one too many. We prefer you to sign up with your phone number. But if you have to use your email, use the same email as Tipping Circle. If you are not in Tipping Circle yet, just pay attention, take notes, and your instructor will walk you through how to sign up for Tipping Circle when you're at that point. Because I know I've got myself, I'm seeing some of my new students that I just started like this week coming in, and I have not gotten you guys to that point. I'm pretty meticulous in my own training with my students. I probably go too slow. So now that you've got it on your phone, the app is up, it's on your phone. It actually shows up on your screen. Okay. Now we're going to get ready to download to our computers. What I want you to do is, Sheila, if you could put this in the chat, the http primeonechat.com/desktop. When that gets into the chat, those of you that do not have this on your computer should download by opening the chat and clicking on this link specifically. Then when you click on it, it's going to open a new screen. When you click on in the chat any link, it opens in a new screen. You will stay with us here on Zoom. Don't panic. Stay on that screen and just listen to what I tell you to do. Okay. These are the screens that you're going to come up with. Okay. It's going to tell you that there's no preview available, and some of you are going to try and panic. Please don't. Okay. It's also potentially going to tell you that, you need to do one of these things. Use the copy URL to your Google. Okay. The easier thing though is to just download. Okay, that is the easiest. Just click the blue download button. And these screens are real because I did it on my own computer. and I was taking screenshots when I was downloading this. Now it's going to go, oh my God, panic attack. It's too big. No, it's not. No, Linda, I'm not going to take any questions. I need to keep this going or we're going to be here all night. When you get this screen, it's going to say Google Drive's detected issues. It's too large for Google to scan for viruses. I don't care. There are no viruses. I know because I've not only installed it on my desktop, but Andy has done it. Sheila has done it. Every single MSI and instructor has downloaded this. Just click the download anyway. Okay, it doesn't get any easier, you guys. This is literally, I'm taking you step by step. Now, I know some of your computers are going to maybe put up a little bit of a fuss on the download and it might take a little bit. No worries. So, oh, I got an extra, I meant to take that one out. All right, so now, once it's downloaded, in the bottom, that's why it's on my screen here. Down here, you're going to see a box that says prime1chat.exe. That is the program file. Okay, you're not going to have the big pink hand, but some of you might actually go up on top. The new Google has been doing some crazy things. Happened with one of my students and I today on another app that we were trying to download. Wherever it says this prime1chat setup.exe file folder is, I'm going to tell you right now, 90% of you, it's in the bottom tray. It's sitting there. You're just not looking close enough. Okay, but that's what you want to click on. Again, you have any issues at any of these steps, don't force it to go forward. I'll need you to reach out to your instructor because they have these instructions as well. Now it's going to come up that Windows is protecting your PC. Your own antivirus might even say, wait a minute, run it anyway. Okay, run it anyway.
You might have to click on more info on that screen to get that to pop up that says run anyway.
Thank you, Andy. That's why I have backup here, guys. Because we've all experienced something different on each of our computers. But I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible for everybody. I don't see anyone with tears yet, so we're doing good. We're doing good. All right, I like that. Now, all right, if you need help with this part, I can't help. Pick English.
Talk to Emilio.
Or talk to Emilio.
Talk to Emilio. He's fluent in 5 tonight so far.
And then when you select it, click OK. Again, with anything you're doing on your computer or your phone, follow the screen prompts. Now it's going to say, choose an installation location. Let it go with the default. Don't get all fancy on it. Just let it go and click install. I mean, I know this pink hand is just hard to see, and I'm sorry it's not bigger, but that's the button you want to hit is this this little install button. Andy's already praying for me. Thank you, Andy. Now you're going to complete the prime1chat setup. And leave this box that says run prime1chat, leave that marked. And click finish. Now, needed to get your attention. Before you log in to your computer, log in using your computer. Let me see if I can bring mine up here. I bet it's not going to let me. Hang on. Okay, I've got mine up. I am going to sign out. Some of you have argued with me that you cannot sign out. I'm showing you how to sign out. So if you're at this point and you've not used the QR code to log in, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go down here to the little lower corner and hit this settings button. Hit that gear. It always means settings. And it brings up this little screen. Click this button where it says sign out. Don't just close this down and think it's going to come up for you to sign back in. You click the sign out button. Now, I'm saying, yes, I do want to sign out, but I do not want to delete my chat's history. I will go nuts at this point. So I'm just going to sign out. Your screen should look like mine. Okay, now put your phone in your left hand and your right hand, you use the mouse. Now, if you're left-handed and you got to do it the other way, okay, fine, but one in each hand. I want you to don't log in with your email address because you might have just put it in using your phone number in your phone. It won't link up. It's like having two different phone numbers, two different email addresses. I want you to come down here and click log in with QR code. QR code pops up on the screen. Now I want you to go to your phone. You open up that app and you're going to click on, again, the little blue gear, the settings, and you're going to click on where it says web/desktop. It should be the third item down. You click on that, and now your phone, I'm going to have to go a little bit quicker here, but your phone should say scan QR code. Click on that. Hold your phone up to your computer monitor. Did it go quick enough? Yep, there it goes. It's logging me in. Now, those of you that have already had it on your phones, but didn't get it going on your computer, or you had it on both, but they weren't ever synced together because one was with your email and one was with your phone number, you're going to have some patience. Your history is not going to show. Your contacts are not going to show. This is where you reach out to your instructor and say, hey, tomorrow morning, can you send me a good morning message on Prime One Chat? Be real nice about it. And I bet they'll say, sure, no problem, because it's going to just leave your computer up all night. Okay. And all of your chats are right here. So I've already got 3 in there, but out of respecting my students and the other instructors, I'm not going to read them. I am going to bring back up my presentation. There we go. So some of you may be in groups, your group chats, they will appear. Trust me, they will appear. Those of you that are instructors and you're getting ready to create a group chat, do it on your phone first. Create that group chat on your phone, not your computer first. This is originally a phone app. Okay? And here's in case you missed it, if you were doing it yourself, I want you to click log in with QR code and this kind of a screen comes up. Now, if you leave your mouse in the middle of the QR code, it's literally blocking some of the code. Move your mouse off of that block so you can take your phone and scan it. You do not need a QR code scanner on your phone. It's built into the app. Made it pretty easy that way because there's a lot of QR code scanners out there so that you can pull up the menus at the restaurants or whatever. All right. So now moving around. Come on. There you are. moving around Prime One chat. So you see I've got Andy is in here twice. Guess what happened to Andy? One of them was his phone number and one was his email. I'm not going to get rid of either one. I'm going to leave them both. It will work it out later. It's not, I'd rather have him in there twice and know I can get a hold of him somehow than not in there at all. Because Andy's very important to me. You are, Andy. As much as I pick on you, you are very important.
Shucks.
But what I want you guys to do to get contacts into your Prime One chat. Now, let me see here. Is Jackie in here? Yep. Okay. Jacqueline, when I had her on my phone, in my phone contacts, I had her as Jackie Duhan. But we could never sync up. Yesterday, we figured it out why. Because she's got her phone and her tipping circle all registered as Jacqueline Balavia Duhan. I love you, Jackie. I changed my contact information on my phone. We synced. Okay. If you're doing Miss Donna Meyer or Donna Marie Span, or there's another Donna out there. There's another Donna. I know there is. They all have 2 N's in their name. If you only put one, you're not going to connect with them. They're not going to be able to find you. You won't be able to find them. There it is. I knew it. Donna Jones. I knew there was a third one. I've been seeing the names. Sometimes pictures will show up. Other times not. It's not a big deal. But if you want to put your picture in, put it in your phone first. And it will come over. Do everything in your phone first. Get your contacts in on your phone first. They will carry over to the computer. It's going to be the easiest because remember, it was a phone app first. Now, we earn 0.133 TRC units a day when we send at least 11 texts. They originally said more than 10. Well, what's 10? What's more than 10? 11. So do 11 a day, and you're going to start seeing TRC come in 24 to 48 hours after you've done the 11. Now, if you do like 5 in the morning and then 5 in the evening, your first 24 hours may not happen. And it may, if you got to do a total of 11 in a 24-hour period, but they cut it off in Greenland time noon, which is like 10 a.m. Well, it's noon for Deanna, I believe, maybe 11 a.m. for Deanna in Nova Scotia. But the rest of us, it backs down. So don't worry about your first day. Don't even worry about your second day. Just start using it. Okay. Now, the most fun way to use it. Oh, in here. Okay. In the settings, there's more. You can track your TRC. You can click on the wallet and it will come up with how many TRC and tipping circle points, or at least it should. There it is. So I've got my TRC is Tricity. Okay. I've got a few hubs, guys. So that's why my numbers are bigger. But my points are in here as well. Fiat is cash. Okay. Fiat is the euro, the US dollars. Okay. That is spending cash. Don't expect to see anything there, please. It's all, if mine are zeros, yours are going to be zeros. Okay. But this is a great way to see as you're earning your 0.133, this is where it's going to show up right away. Okay. Times 30 days, it starts jumping in there. There's going to be other additional opportunities coming very soon. I can't give you a date. Don't even ask your instructors when. But very soon, there's going to be other opportunities to earn more TRC or tricity. It is not, for those of you that are into the crypto world, it is not yet, I believe, I didn't get onto Supreme CryptX this morning. I don't believe it's readily traded yet. The market makers are working on it. There's a lot of government, and not US government, world government, international government. So don't even try to argue with any of it. It's going to happen when it happens, and we'll get to break it when it does. Simple as that. You can have some real fun with some stickers. You can go look go look into this, but you really shouldn't. I wouldn't change your password per se. Now, those of you that are having some duplicate accounts, you may have lost some of your contacts because you were in there originally as your phone number, and now you're in as your email, or vice versa. Just reconnect. It's not a big deal. Just reconnect. Make sure you're exchanging. So what I would suggest is that instructors, make sure your students have downloaded all this information onto both devices, and then pick up your phone and look for them. So I'm going to, let's see here. Oh, you guys are so nice. I'm getting such nice messages. All right. So when you're looking to add somebody, I'm going to stop screen share here so that you guys can see me. And if you see me in just a little box along with everybody else, I want you to go to the upper right corner of your Zoom screen where it says view, and make it say speaker view. Okay, so that way when I'm talking, I will take up your entire screen. I'll scare the bejesus out of you, but just do it. This is what your screen should look like, and I want you to click on, when you're on your phone, I want you to click on the double people here. That is your contacts. You're going to scroll through and you're going to be like, oh, let's see here. Who am I not contacted with yet? There's so many of you that I have already contacted with. Oh, I haven't connected with Ellen. Is Ellen on here tonight? Yes, Ellen Griffith. I'm going to connect with you right now, girlfriend. So I'm going to ask you to unmute and come on with me here.
All right, up here.
Hey, girl. All right. So I am going to connect with Ellen. She's showing up in my contacts on my phone. That tells me she's already downloaded. I don't have to invite her. Okay. I'm going to click on her name, and it pops up with that I have the opportunity to call, video, or chat. So I'm going to hit the chat, and I'm going to say, hey, girl, because Ellen's my girl. She's helped me in so many ways. Now, Ellen, did you get that little message, or is it coming up?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No.
I have you in as your phone number. Did you go back in with your email?
I signed out like you when we were doing it, and I did the QR on the screen of mine,
Okay.
not yours, mine.
Yep.
As we were doing it, but no, I do.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, because this is perfect, that we didn't connect. No big deal. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into my contacts, and I am going to go find Ellen, and I'm going to edit my contact, and I'm going to add her email. And Ellen, is it at home with Ellen?
No, saving money with Ellen
Saving money.
at Gmail.
Okay, I'm going to hit save. All right, now I'm going to go back into Prime One Chat. And I'm going to back to, now I have her in, and oh, I started calling you. Are you ringing?
Yeah, but I'm getting, I got added by Kathleen. I gotta find you.
Forget
And
it.
then Candace was calling me, and then you're calling me. So
All right. So, well, hey, we're all connecting with Ellen tonight. All right. So what I
yeah,
did
go
is
ahead,
because,
add me, so I,
all right, now what's cool is it says, now that I chose her,
okay.
when on her contact, it came up with both her phone number and her email address. So I clicked on chat, and then I clicked on, because what I did first was I clicked on her email and then it started calling her. So now I clicked on chat and then her email, and now she's gotten it. Okay. So if you're not connecting with someone, just change your contact. One of you has it wrong. And it's kind of cool when it's, you know, it's kind of fun, overwhelming. And now for groups, instructors right now, we understand there is a limit of 50 in a group. So those of you with bigger teams, we're working on it. I have challenged the guys. I told them I was releasing it to the masses again tonight. We were going to try hard to break it. They are scared. So it's always fun to scare the tech guys. All right. So when you're doing, okay, I think what I'll do is save how to create a group chat for an instructor training call when it's just instructors on the call instead of everybody, or we're going to have some students try to make their own groups. And we want that controlled. We have a certain process we're going to be following with that. So unless you're told the instructions on how to do a group chat, please hold off on that. And who are you trying to do there? Emilio? Who are you trying to add?
Oh, I got as far as the email, but you said not to put in the email, so I tried typing in my phone number.
Okay. No, you
And-
can't put in your own. Okay, hold on.
So
You're setting up your Prime One chat?
Right.
Okay, hold off and get with Sheila tomorrow.
Fine.
Okay.
So just turn it off?
Yep. Don't finish setting up at all. And yeah, we do have one little fun issue and we're not sure how it's happening, but apparently somehow Heather Nason and I got our pictures exchanged that my picture is showing up as Heather's contact, and we're not sure why, but it's kind of fun.
Okay.
All right. All right. I am going to limit this to 5 questions that are not pertaining to that. You know, I don't want people saying, well, my phone's not setting up right. I don't want that. You're going to get with your instructor. Does anyone have a question specific to how, you know, the chat itself works?
Joanne.
Yes, Joanne.
Sorry for disturbing you, but how are we supposed to do it like Zoom?
We're not there. We're not there yet. We're not to the video conferencing yet.
Okay, that's what I was worried about, but okay, I'll lower my hand.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. So
Thank
the video
you.
conferencing is not yet set up. Now, if any of you are asking questions, again, about your specific phone setup or your specific computer setup, I'd like you to take your hands down and you're going to reach out to your instructor instead. Because if I unmute you and you immediately go, well, my phone is doing this, I am going to remute you. And it's not out of being rude, but there are 209 of you on this call. And if you followed the directions on the screen, it should be working. Mr. Scott Brackett, you are my student. I will get with you tomorrow. I will find time tomorrow. Probably right away in the morning, maybe 9 a.m. You can message me back on Skype if that works for you. He's a newer student, so I knew he was gonna we'll get him going. All right. I will, Jenny Lockey, if things start, I want Jenny. Okay, Jenny, there you go.
I was curious, how can we spend the TRC?
Okay, we have not, it's going to be able to be transferred over to Bitcoin. And we're going to have training on that coming. But it's going to be, you're going to take it from TRC to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin can go right into your checking account. Okay, but there's more stuff coming. We're not yet there. We got to go break it first.
Yeah, all that will be explained when it's ready.
When it's
Yes.
ready. So just remember, if you're wanting to ask questions about your specific setup, get with your instructor. These are going to be just general questions about Prime One Chat specifically.
All right, so,
I think
and remember, most of you, your instructors are on here, and you might have their wrath later. I'm just saying. But all right, Jacob.
Hi, Stacy. Thank you. I'm just curious. I'm kind of dwindling with it a little bit. I'm wondering, is there a way that I can dial people's everyday numbers that I'd normally do and call through Prime One Chat to be paid?
No, you need
No.
to be connected. That's the security aspect. Okay.
Okay.
The only way Prime One Chat will work with talking to other people is they have to download Prime One Chat themselves. What I want you guys to do is don't just rush out there and think this is going to be a huge moneymaker for you guys. This is not an anchor. This is a kiosk. Okay. First and foremost. Secondly, use it to talk and chat with your instructor as we slowly get away from Skype. Okay, utilize it in that regard first. Get comfortable with it, using it with those that are already on it. And now, like me, yes, I have my husband on it. But that's because he's my husband, he's across the hall, and I've been doing this. You know, once you get comfortable doing it, then reach out to others and show them the steps to work through on installing it correctly on their phone first and then on their computer. Okay. All right.
The other thing we want to be careful about, guys, is we all have our own unique links. Don't be inviting RRR247 people with your invite link. Just get their contact information and add the contact.
Yeah. If you know they're with RRR247, yeah, do not send them an invite. I'm catching you with your mouth full there, Niall. I did that on purpose.
I knew you were going to watch it. I knew as soon as I put something in there, you were going to do that. All right, so to be clear, because some others probably experienced what I just did, followed the directions, downloaded it, ran it anywhere, put it in English, put it in the right file, or let it go where I was supposed to do files, logged in with the QR code from my app on my phone. You still don't see any contacts or conversations. They're all from what you see over here. Everybody's going to see that. You're probably going to see some hands go down now.
Well, that's where I said at the beginning, your existing contacts, your existing chats and history in those chats are not going to show up. That is a security function so that should someone hack into your computer, and it's been happening to a lot of you, A lot of you are click happy on things and you're not using some just common sense reading the screen, and you're getting taken over by Trojans. People are hacking in. This is going to save your contacts some hassle. They cannot access all of your contacts and chats without your QR code scanning to connect your phone to your computer.
So none of the phone app and the desktop app are not communicating with each other yet.
They take some time.
Yeah.
Kathleen and I tested it today. I think Kathleen is on here. And
I think that probably answered 5 more questions, but Sheila, I didn't have any popcorn. All I had was these little chips. So.
Oh, you're not even eating the fruit slices?
Oh no, these are corn chips.
Okay.
Because I didn't have any popcorn.
All right, that was
All right.
question number 4, Stacy.
Yep, I know, but I
I
also wanted Kathleen to quickly unmute, and because it's been a couple hours since she and I were working on this together.
I'm here.
Thank you. Did your chats show up yet?
No.
Okay. Were they chat groups that you had signed up? So okay, let me ask you this. Are you seeing the MSI chat?
No. I'm going to wait till tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I think sometimes it takes a little time.
Yep,
for
it
to
does.
sync.
But it also may be that we will have to, when we created the different chat groups, if we added you through your phone number and now you're in with your email or vice versa, we may have to re-add you.
Right.
Okay.
I see her in that chat on the desktop.
Yeah.
Correct. I see her too, but
See it.
it could be it could be her other account that
Yeah,
she
I have
needs
you in
signed up.
twice, Kathleen, too, on
I
my
got you.
phone.
So, and guys, the reason why I'm going to some of the instructors is because it's utmost that us instructors know what's going on so we can help you guys. Okay. So I'm not purposely skipping around. I'm purposely choosing instructors so that they can better help you guys later. Okay. Kim Moore, because I know you're an instructor.
One of the things that has come up and is a concern, if we send the invite link to other people, okay, do they need to be in Tipping Circle to get paid? Do they need to be? Okay, so you can send the invite link and they'll still be able to get paid.
Correct. That
so, I mean, I'm talking people not in RRR247.
No, I know. I tested it with my husband.
Okay.
Where I invited him to Prime One Chat. He ended up getting a link from Tipping Circle that connected up. That's why there's a wallet on the app.
Okay.
On the Prime One Chat. That's why there's a wallet on the Prime One Chat.
And then I have one other quick thing, because I had one of my instructors was asking, my instructors in training was asking me, she nor I can get my QR code to come up on my phone now. Am I weird?
No. The QR code doesn't come up on your phone.
Oh, it comes up.
Only on your computer.
On your computer. You scan it with your phone.
So,
okay.
Correct. So
it's been a while since I put mine in, so on the desktop, so I'm like lost. So okay, good. All right, I'm sure I'll remember doing that, but if not, I'll just redo it and take out what I've got in there and take it out, because I don't have any contacts in there or anything.
This is what your computer screen will look like. You click log in with QR code. The QR code then comes up on your computer.
Okay.
And then you take your phone and you go to settings and you go to web desktop, and it comes up with a scan QR code. Oh, and I'm not sharing my screen.
That's what I was going to cover. It doesn't say QR code here. It says web desktop, third option down when you go inside, after you log in.
So your computer screen looks like this. Okay. That when you click on login with QR code, this is what comes up.
Okay.
Then you take, and I'm going to stop share. Then you take your phone and you go to the settings. Okay. And see where it says that third item down, it's got a blue button with a computer screen. It says web desktop. You click on that. Then it comes up with scan QR code. You have to click that. You have to just push on it. And now it comes up with a little computer screen that I then put up to my computer screen to get the QR code in that box.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
looking at my other screen, so I'm looking at you, but I'm
Nope,
looking.
nope, I knew you were listening. Okay, so that should answer a lot more of those questions.
So even if we downloaded it before, I can still do that and log in with my QR code and make sure that it's still connected, because I had my phone first, obviously, and then did the desktop.
Log out of your desktop. You don't need to log out of your phone. Just log out of your desktop.
Okay.
Just like I showed everybody.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's good. Okay. I thought so, but thank you very much. And my instructor in training just texted me and said, yay, it works. So thank you. God bless you.
Stacy, here's an update.
Yeah.
I just re-logged in. I was going to ask you the questions about the two wallets syncing.
Yep.
But I just logged back into the desktop, hit the little dollar symbol, and all of the TRC that I see in the app is also in the desktop now.
Yep. It takes a little bit of time. None of this is instantaneous. Okay. The difference between this working like Skype and how Skype works, where it's like this, that's because they've been around for decades, you guys. This has been around for not even 2 years. There's a little bit of development delay here. Okay. We got to break it to make it better. Tony, I know
in 10 years, we'll be moving on to Prime 2 chat.
Oh, yes, Tony.
I did okay until you got to the QR part.
Okay.
And I signed out. And then I tried to sign back in and I tried to make a picture.
No.
And that was where continue. That was where I went wrong. I took a picture instead of going to the desktop or the phone and going to the web desktop stuff. That was the big change that made a difference on whether I was able to come back in to all of those chats that I already had.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure that nobody screwed it up like I did.
So when you guys are those of us that are going to Napa, you're bringing your laptops with, you're going to use that login with QR code when you're turning your computer back on. Okay. I don't ever want to hear that. Well, I typed in my email address. I will hang up on you. Even if you're one of my students, I will hang up on you. I love you, but y'all got to listen. All right. So, Vicki, you are a PSI.
I just want to clarify on the contacts thing. So even though I've entered them in and they're showing up on my phone, do I need to actually re-enter them on the desktop, or will it eventually populate over there?
It will eventually populate over there. And, that's a great question, because there is a little thing that I had told the instructors about, and I'm trying. My chat is deciding to have an attitude problem on my computer, and it's probably because I logged out and logged back in, and I broke it. But when you, if you send a chat to one of your students from your phone, like tomorrow morning, and it should come up on your computer. Then what I want you to do, let me just test one real quick here.
I've just had 3 people add me and chatting.
Yeah. You notice I'm not giving out my information.
Hmm.
All right. So I want to show you guys one thing that I can do. When you guys, what you can do, you can add a new contact by clicking new contact. So like Ellen is not showing in here. I can go up here. Oh, now you're not going to do it for me. There we go. Thank you. See, I subliminally threatened my computer. So I'm just going to add in her first and last name, and I'm not going to put in her Prime One chat number. I'm not going to put in her phone number. I'm going to put in her email when it decides to. Yeah. I'm low on resources. It's gonna end up conking on me. But there is a way, and that's where, Vicki, I think we're gonna have Tanya create a PSI chat, because you're a PSI, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna get the PSIs into a chat, and when you get added to a chat, to more quickly add everybody as a contact, you're gonna click on their little circle with their name on it. Inside that chat, there's a letter I on the upper right side of the screen on the computer that you'll be able to add them into your computer that way as a contact. It took me a little bit of playing around to figure it out.
Yeah, what happened is I got everything fine and it says welcome Vicki Spencer, but there's like no contacts yet at all.
Nope. They don't come across.
Okay.
Yep, they don't come across.
Yeah,
All
if
right.
you just leave your computer up, because it took mine almost a day before mine populated.
Okay.
So.
And
we may have to do another training on just how to add contacts.
It's not, a lot of it is, guys, just go and experiment, but do not hit the invite. 98% of you, it's going to be a user error on whether you put them in correctly into your contacts in your phone first, or if they put you in their contacts correctly. Because now, like if I had put Tom DiBartolo in and I put Tom DE a space and then Bartolo, we would never connect. Okay. And Tom, I'm using you because I'm going to call on you next, because I know you're the next, I think, level instructor. I'm literally, guys, going by instructors, because instructors are going to be taking your calls. Yes, Tom.
Okay. I was trying to get connected with my instructor, Andrew, yesterday, and it just didn't work. So I was trying it again when you were talking. And when we're initially setting up, you say, get their telephone number and their email.
Yep.
Put it in your contacts. Okay, I got him in there. Now I'm testing this out while we're talking here. And I said, okay, I'm going to send him a chat. So I click on chat and my telephone. And then the telephone message, it says messages to this chat are encrypted and not stored on any servers. And on the top in little teeny print, it says this number is not in your contacts. Well, it's right there in front of me. How come it's not?
Just go ahead and add it to your contacts.
I already have it in my contacts.
No, just go ahead.
Re-add it.
Just in the Prime One chat where it says it's not part of your contacts, just add it. Don't ask questions why. We're trying to make it play nice with our phones. Yeah, it just, when you click the add, it'll automatically just put it in there.
Okay, just like you have two of Andy's.
Andy's was, yeah, Andy decided to get on. Yeah, we didn't originally do the QR code with Andy on his desktop. I only have him once in my phone. I have him twice on my computer.
Okay, now I'm going to have him twice on my phone.
So.
Okay, we'll give that a try.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys, it is now 9 o'clock. I know a lot of you have questions. I just want to encourage you to go back to your instructors. They're all on this call. If your instructor's not on this call and they're not able to help you, have them call me.
And those of you that are my students, we will be going over this on tomorrow night's training call again, specifically for your detailed instruction.
So
I think that's going to be it, guys. So those of you that didn't get your questions answered, reach out to your instructor, and they will have the same training that we just did tonight. They know how to get in touch with Stacy if they don't know your answer. But again, this is just going to be a learn as we go. You will get the information when we get the information, and we will make sure that you stay on top of it. We get it when Stacy and Rory gets it. They trickle it down, and we keep trickling it on down. So don't think you're going to be left behind. You will not. We just want to make sure that everything is working and that we can get you the most updated information available. Okay.
And
So,
we'll have this recording available just as soon as possible.
Yep. Stacy's going to put it on hers, right, Stacy? You're going to, or we're going to get Rory to go ahead and put it on.
Tanya's going to show me.
Gotcha. Perfect.
So
All right.